name is Kim Hatchett and I'm the Senior Training Instructor here at TAG Global Training. What got me into this job was actually my passion for travel. So when I was younger, I studied languages at university. I studied Spanish and French, and I also delivered some English language training to foreign students. So when my time ended at university, I thought to myself, what can I do? How can I see the world? So for me, getting out there as cabin crew was the best thing I ever did. I joined a big airline and I had the opportunity to experience lots of customer-facing situations and also see the world at the same time. While I was there though, I knew that flying wasn't going to be a forever job for me, but I just had this passion for aviation. They always say that once you get that smell of jet fuel, it never leaves your blood. So here I am, fast forward a few years to my time here at TAG Global Training, and this was my other passion. Throughout my time at university, as I mentioned, I delivered some training and I've always been interested in learning and development. So I thought, how can I combine the two? How can I combine my love for aviation with my passion that I have for helping others to learn and develop? So here I am today. We're actually a really small team here, and not only are we responsible for delivering the classroom training, but we are also responsible for designing and refreshing every single course that we run on an annual basis. So a day here is very busy. Most days we have 2 classroom sessions running, which last anywhere from 3.5 hours up to 4.5 hours. And we want training to be fun, so it's got to be engaging. When we are designing the course material, we're looking for ways to constantly make it as interactive as possible to really get our pilots and cabin crew involved and make the learning about them. As I mentioned previously, my experience and my career in aviation started as cabin crew. But when I applied for the job here at TAG Global Training, I'd already been delivering training at the airline as well. It is a requirement that you have a level 3 learning and development qualification. And then in order to deliver the range of subjects that we offer here as part of our suite of training courses, you have to undergo some additional training and certification along the way. So we have additional training in things like aviation first aid. We do a bespoke dangerous goods course, dangerous goods awareness that is, and also we spend time with the DFT, the Department for Transport, in order to be able to deliver aviation security. It is a requirement that you have had the previous experience as crew, so I can certainly say that my 5 years with the airlines really helped to come here. It is a big transition though to go from the world of the airlines to the world of dealing with business jet operations. Completely different, but fun. So what skills do you need to be a training instructor then for crew? I would say the main thing is communication. You have to be a people person. You have to be able to communicate, especially when a lot of the crew that come through our doors are non-native English speakers. As I mentioned as well, we're responsible for designing the training. So not only do we have to ensure that it is compliant, we also need to really have that attention to detail, because our students will be the first to notice if something doesn't look right. So I would say they are the 2 main skills that we need. Obviously on top of that, you have to be confident and comfortable to stand up and deliver training, sometimes in groups of up to 16 or so students. So you really do have to have that knowledge of the subject, which is going to instill that confidence within you. I would say that there are 2 main aspects that I love about my job. The first one is the interaction that we have with the crew that walk through our doors. No business jet operation is the same, and they have so many different stories that they share with us. Every year, every day is different. So for me, that interaction with the crew is key. On top of that, we are a really small team. So we are a team of 3 instructors, and that means that we can really get our heads together to put together the best programs possible. But also, just because we're small doesn't mean that we aren't a dynamic team. That's a really difficult question, although I guess in all honesty, if I had to pick something, it's probably our willingness to deliver fire and smoke training. Why is that, you ask? Well, I love delivering our fire and smoke training, but it certainly is a little bit more challenging in the winter. We have our training facility, which is outside the rig, and I'm sure we can all put our hands up and say that we'd much rather be out there in the nice summer weather than in the winter when it's freezing cold, raining sideways, it's windy and pretty miserable down there. But that, honestly, I think is the only thing. Sometimes we might have an early start to go and use a local swimming pool for our wet drills and survival drills, but that's kind of part and parcel of what we do, and it's fun. The practical sessions are always the best, in my opinion. I'm the only senior instructor in the department here, so I guess my short-term goals would be to continue to help coach and develop the other instructors in the team, and also to gradually learn some of our training managers' day-to-day remit so that I can assist with some additional tasks in the future. If you'd love to get into a job in aviation, in particular in training, then it's absolutely crucial that you have that experience of being crew. As I said, it is a requirement that you've had that prior experience and gained that knowledge along the way. Now, I know times are tough at the moment. We are hopefully coming out the other end of the pandemic, so things are slowly starting to rebuild. And I would definitely say any of you who have thought about becoming a pilot, becoming a cabin crew member in the future, don't give up on your dreams, because if you don't take that opportunity now, then when?